Hello! This video is going to be a little long, so I'm going to make it in two parts. I'm been on YouTube a long time, but mostly I've just left comments. I'm not a troll or anything. I leave what I think are reasonable comments. And I started making some videos demonstrating my stereo system. And that got me thinking about the problem of fair use and copyright. And that led me to this particular article. I would do this from my computer, but the background behind my computer sucks, so here we are and here we go. Fair use, the truth and the lie. Here's what determines fair use. The guy with $1 million in his pocket. Simple as that. The average person simply does not have the financial resources to challenge a copyright claim or to assert a fair use claim, which means the media companies, whether the copyright holder or YouTube, they win every time. Wikipedia has a nice explanation of fair use. Simply search Wikipedia for fair use and you'll find it. Big long article. And here's a part of that. It's from the legal code, so I'm not copying from Wikipedia. There are standards for copyright fair use, and here's something from Wikipedia. In determining whether the use made of a work in any particular case is a fair use, the factors to be considered shall include the purpose and character of the use, including whether such use is for commercial nature or if it's a non-profit educational purpose. The nature of the copyrighted books. Photographs are not the same as artworks, are not the same as music, are not the same as movies, not the same as magazine articles. Each has its own particular characteristics that determine whether you are in fair use compliance. The amount and substantiality of the portion used in relation to the copyrighted work as a whole, and the effect upon the use of the potential market for and the value of the copyrighted work. Further, and again quoting from the legal standard, more paraphrasing, copyrighted material for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, including multiple copies for use in the classroom, scholarship, research, is not an infringement on copyright. These are from 17 U.S.C. -107, the United States Legal Code. First, material must not be substantial. In short, it has to be small. Following on from that point, it has to be such that it does not create a substitute for the original material. In posting it, you cannot create something that people will come to rather than going to the original. It cannot function in such a way as to deprive the original copyright holder. And the copyright holder can be deprived in ways other than money. And speaking of money, you must not only not deprive the original copyright holder of potential revenue, you must not in any way provide profit or personal gain for yourself. So, it must be non-substantial. It must not create a substitute for the original. It must not deprive the original copyright holder. It must be for some secondary purpose, such as news commentary, educational, criticism, parody, so on. It must not involve profit or personal gain, keeping in mind that while a news broadcast itself as a whole might be for profit, the small single isolated clip within the broadcast is not necessarily so. It also helps if you fully credit the source material, but that is no guarantee. If you have $1 million in your pocket and you want to throw it away, Fully crediting the source will work in your favor in a court of law, but it doesn't guarantee you're going to win. Is the work transformative? Occasionally, if copyright content is transformed, that is, your work is transformative, essentially creating a new work of art, it can be allowed. Ted Turner of Turner Broadcasting colorized classic old black and white movies, and in a Supreme Court decision they were deemed sufficiently transformed to be new works of art. Though likely in today's market he would not get the same decision in court. Also consider Andy Warhol's use of the Campbell soup can or the multicolored images of Marilyn Monroe. These were considered transformative works of art. Lost my place. Though again, if those works of art were created in today's legal climate, the transformative artist would not likely be able to defend themselves. So I'm going to end there. I think I'm about 6 minutes, and I'll get into how this applies to you in my next video. Thank you.